Would you do something similar to the Pokemon political leaning, but with Smash characters? People really like to. So you've done a lot of Pokemon TikToks.
Yes.
They like to typecast you.
I'm gonna show you a picture of a Pokemon. If you get the Pokemon right, I'll give you $1. Ready?
Okay.
What's the name of this Pokemon for $1?
Ditto.
Fuck. They do.
So I did one video that was like talking about Pokemon's political affiliations.
Yeah.
Just because I thought it would be funny, like a throwaway stream.
Yeah.
I really thought it'd be kind of funny. Everyone in the world wants me to do it more, and I don't think there's many more jokes.
The political leanings?
Yeah, they're like, do Gen 2, and it's like, it's the same jokes.
You can only be so many political parties and have this many
it's like,
beliefs.
oh, he's all right, Omega Lol. I think that it would get views again, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
What do you think about Little Mac, though?
Yeah, see, that's exactly.
yeah.
So I need something besides political affiliation that's funny. But that isn't like too crass. That doesn't cross any lines.
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, this is the most crass video I've made.
Really?
The Cutter Uncut?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's the biggest push that I've made towards because it's the most talked about thing on the. Why do y'all talk about it so much?
That's what I'm saying. When I did the video, I talked about it. It's crazy they talk about it so much.
They talk about it so much that I felt like I need to find out what the people really think. You know?
Yeah.
So I've learned more people are Cutter Uncut than I'd like to listening to the yard.
Right.
I will also be doing Genesis content too. I have to figure out.
What is the question you ask like Smash Frogs?
Well, the content that I kind of wanted to do at Genesis was Streamer on the Streets, because it's just a name that I've kind of like. I ran through all the names of trying to figure out, but Streamer on the Streets is the best name that I've found that I genuinely
You guys want to do an interview? Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah, take it. We just saw you eyeballing.
It's smart.
No, I just want to make
Smart.
sure.
You got to take the shot.
Yeah.
So Streamer on the Streets is really fun, but past that, at Genesis, I just want to interview. Slime was a big inspiration.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, Slime was a big inspiration for interview content. Him, Billy on the Streets.
Name a woman. Name a woman.
And Joe, originally called Joe Goes. Joe Goes is like big inspirations.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
For why I wanted to do content, because I think IRL interviews are super funny when you can add a twist to it. But then Slime came back for a little bit at the Streamer Awards.
He did. It was crazy seeing like the old goat back at it. You know what I mean?
It was amazing.
Yeah, he did fantastic.
Amazing job. Yeah.
I'm glad he stormed my interview because they gave us all. Cutie is the greatest event producer of all time.
100%.
So you show up and you get this little card and it says, "Hey, go here at this time. Be here. Here's your table. Here's free drinks." And it was like you're getting interviewed by, and then like a piece of tape, JHB.
Yeah.
And I like JHB, but I was like, dude, I know Slime's out there. I know he's there, and I need to talk to him.
The JHB interviews were unique. So at Genesis, I don't have anything specific planned. I just want to ask. I just want to create content because I think there needs to be more melee content out there.
Right.
There's such a new gap with all these up-and-coming amazing players that don't have that spotlight. You just see them come on stage and that's it.
Yeah.
And I want to give them a bit of a platform to get their personalities out there. If you're in the area, go get your Genesis ticket, because
we'll get Big A Streamer on the street.
I asked him.
You asked him. He did not answer, I'm sure.
Well, he called me one time after I made a video for him.
Okay.
And I said, "Hey, I'm coming to town." And he was like, "Ugh, I'm booked all year."
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Did I say San Jose?
Yeah, you said
I meant Santa
2022.
Fe.
Yeah. So, hey, we'll get it going one time.
Of course.
I think A-Track's just afraid of how much taller I am than him.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, it's just a big thing. So.
You both wear hats though, so that's kind of like.
Yeah.
calming.
Well, it's to stop the balding from showing.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's fine. He doesn't want someone with like Fabio hair. You know? Like, that would be kind of unnerving to him.
It's unnerving to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but we're sitting next to you with these locks. They're just kind of scary.
This is not. The wind is really tearing me up. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Are you ready to go?
I'm ready when you are.
All
if
right.
we'll cooled down the.
I feel like it's cooled down. It's
okay,
in
cool.
here now.
I'll hold
We're
that
good
for
to
a
go.
second. Right.
I think slowly racism is ending as we continue to stream.
Yeah, because it's not about black and white. What is the Gideon thing?
You boofed.
I boofed it.
Yeah,
I
you
boofed
boofed
it.
it. It's not. It's bigger than black and white.
What boofing actually is recently. I didn't know. I always used boof as a stand-in for weed, but it's actually taking drugs up your ass.
Yeah.
So that it hits the the walls of your anus are more susceptible, absorptive of drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't know that.
Yeah.
On that man's face as you said that.
Oh, did he hear me say boof? Is he boofing?
Yeah, he heard. He was like,
He's like, how does he know?
Someone boofing over here? What's going on?
Any
huh?
boofers?
Any boofers?
Yeah. I'm actually probably just gonna get something to drink.
Me too.
I'm so
Water?
thirsty. Maybe water.
What are you thinking? You thinking something else?
Think of some Henny.
G Fuel?
some fucking gin and juice, dude.
Do you want to go to a bar?
No, we don't have to. We can. I was just joking.
Okay.
I don't know what I want.
I don't mind.
I feel like I want something refreshing.
Okay. What is that to you?
That would be like, do you have Sonic in Atlanta?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get like a drink and you get like Sprite in it, like ocean water or.
Okay.
You're looking like you have no idea what I'm talking about.
I don't live
Let's
the
keep
lavish
walking.
lifestyle.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
Do you see that picture of lemonade up there? Doesn't that look refreshing?
Yeah, I actually want some horchata.
Oh, really? Oh, on an IRL stream?
Yeah.
I feel like that would hurt my tummy.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it's like milk and sugar.
Well, some people got iron stomachs and some people
I
don't.
don't. I literally don't.
Yeah?
I'm weak as it gets. Okay. Want to pop a squat? Hit up somewhere?
Yeah.
Drink some juice? Shout out to Gatorade sponsor.
How are you doing? Okay.
You doing a bird bit?
I was trying to do a bird.
Insane, you went for the bird bit.
I have talked to birds before.
Really?
Yeah, they're not much for conversation though. All right.
What are they saying?
A little breaky,
Love that. Hey,
wakey.
no dead air, baby.
Yeah, you know me.
Yeah.
You know me. Really rocking Crocs. Mm-hmm. Any chat questions? Let's go soda time.
Yeah.
I met someone when I was at the vegan festival.
Mm-hmm.
I did an interview with somebody. He told me to go to his Instagram after the interview because I was just talking to him and trying to farm some bits and see what's up.
Right.
And he has like 1.3 million followers on Instagram.
Really?
I had no idea he was verified.
Uh-huh.
Never heard any of his music before.
Oh, man.
But he was a cool dude. He was so positive.
And he was just there to talk veganism.
His friend runs the festival apparently.
God.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
And I was there as a humegalol, being like, you want to do an interview?
That's fair.
Yep. Dr. Avghans, please go get the better hat. This is a great hat.
That's a good hat.
I wore this hat to shill. This is
you love that. You're trying to spread the gospel.
I do, yeah. I wore my zero viewer hat a lot, but I'm not in a zero viewer stream right now, so.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
it wouldn't be
Well,
fitting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it is when it Fs, but
Yeah.
I like to wear the slippy hat. I go between slippy hat and zero viewer hat. Those are the ones that really speak to me.
You should get a hat that poses like a question of some sort. Like, ask me about my...
The biggest thing
Phil.
that would help with IRL streaming is if you just wore a fucking sign.
Oh, really? Like
If you wore a sign or you held a sign saying "talk to me,"
Yeah.
like a podcast but outside does.
I've seen them on
Yep.
TikTok. Yeah,
They just have a giant
have a table.
Yep.
Yeah,
They just have a table
Anyone
they set
can
up,
sit down.
and anyone comes, and that's
That's
how
their
they get stuff.
shtick, yeah.
Yeah, I have a podcast idea that I want to run, and I'll just throw it out there. Maybe somebody else can do it. I don't
Put it
care.
in, yeah.
But it's called the Random Person Podcast, where I just set up a table and I do a podcast with just anyone who's
One
wants
person, though,
one
per
person
episode?
every single week.
Uh-huh.
They just come in, sit down for an hour, and they do a podcast with me.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then just get their perspective and talk about the news.
It would be so tough, though, because so many times you would get, like, a 9/11 truther.
Yeah.
Or, like, a Let's Go Brandon guy.
Could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, how long are you going to give him the mic? You know what I mean? 45 minutes in, you're talking about the secret space project.
Yeah, but it's really easy to like when you're talking about a podcast, you just make it more about them, what they like, and then you also talk about like what's currently happening in the news and just pop culture in general.
Right.
Not everything always goes into I think IRL streaming
they're gonna
today.
talk about Ukraine. They're
Yeah.
gonna talk, I think they're going to
No.
take you off the rails.
I
brother.
think today's stream has made you think a certain way about how people are going to interpret
I think
the
this
content.
is the most normal. I feel like this is exactly what would happen. There's
Yeah.
not the only thing that surprised me was that guy actually could do a backflip.
Oh, really?
That was it. Everything else is super normal.
I wanted him to bust some moves.
Yeah,
wanna
you
see
wanted
some
him to
moves.
dance, but he did the backflip.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about what sponsor you'd really like to have on your stream?
Yes. The sponsor that I would most like to have. So I'm a 90s kid. Does anyone else remember Nickelodeon?
Yeah.
I would love for like someone to come in with a Nickelodeon blimp, and then I go Nickelodeon, and then slime drops on me in front of my setup. You know what I mean? I'm just absolutely slimed out of my mind.
Okay.
That would be like the ultimate sponsor reveal for me.
Ah, you already have the reveal set
But
up.
I wouldn't want to know. Like,
Yeah.
I want my mom go negotiate with Nickelodeon, and then I want it to be a huge surprise that you just got slimed. You're now a Nickelodeon Andy.
Well, I guess I'm ruining your chances with this concept that I made today.
Why is that? You don't think Nickelodeon would love this?
I don't know if they'll like the
This is
concept.
the
per se.
future of the circumcision.
Yeah, well, that's the point I was kind of bringing it up a little
true.
bit.
I forgot about that because what I remember is the normal interviews, right? Hey, what are you into? Spring break.
The
all that kind of
biggest
stuff.
blur is the.
the circumcision part.
Yeah. The biggest thing with content, I don't think people realize it, is that when we're done with interviews, we forget like 90% of the interview.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we forget 90% of the interview. I filmed for 6 hours yesterday, which is also why I didn't respond to anyone on Discord, because I was filmed for 6 hours, filming back and forth, going down a pavilion of vegan festival stuff, and then I get home and I'm just so tired. I didn't even know if I filmed any good content. I still haven't even looked at it yet.
I'm sure there's gonna be gems in there.
There could be gems.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll have to see. We have a lot of great viewers in here. and I need them to get to know me a little bit better because this is how I advertise myself.
Of course. Yeah. No, again, you did all the hard work. I showed up with a backpack that wasn't charged.
You didn't even charge it.
I didn't. Yeah, I did charge it. I left it on last night, dead as a doorknob. So I have done nothing. This is free. Ask for Primes. Ask for YouTube subs.
I will tell you this right now. This stream would not have happened if I did not bring my own backpack.
Well,
today.
we would have sat at a Starbucks for an hour charging. To be fair.
Yeah. I love your stream. I love your chat. They're a vibe. They are a vibe.
And I hope my chat infiltrates your chat. I mean, I think we stream at pretty different hours too, which is great.
So going back to the way I advertise myself, I say if you're looking for a streamer, right, and you're looking for somebody after Stanz, but before Atriarch, and who isn't on YouTube, Avghans is your man.
That's so funny because for me, it's like, hey, pre-Atriarch and Ludwig, easy. And then Ludwig starts streaming earlier, and I'd like start sweating, monk ass. Oh no, dude, what are you doing?
But you've been holding your own.
I have been. Yeah, lately. It's been good.
The only thing I want is for you to all enjoy the content and to see IRL streaming done in a different manner than you might have with other people. So if you're enjoying it and you like it, my goal is to do this with other streamers who are running out of content. Not that Stanz is, but you know, we got to set him up for Streamer of the Year.
It's a good niche. I've one of the people always ask me for advice. How do you get into esports? How do you get into streaming? Whatever things that I've done in my life, and it's always like, hey, provide value to people.
Yeah.
And so I'm not saying it to like demean myself that I did nothing, but you flew to LA, you set up tons of IRL streams both for yourself and for me, and made it very easy for me to come in and have you on my stream so that you can tell people, hey, check out my stream. It's in the evenings. Yeah. It's hard to say no to someone who's like, this is going to be a really good stream for you, and it's free.
How have you enjoyed the stream so far?
I've loved it. It's great.
Would you do this again?
Absolutely. This is the perfect place to do it because I don't think anyone is weirded out by a camera.
Yeah.
When I went to Target in Orange County, everyone's like, is this guy going to fucking bomb the place? You know what I mean? There's like wires coming out of his backpack.
Yeah.
No, this is great. Maybe I'll take the backpack to Genesis or something.
I will be at Genesis. I will have my backpack.
Perfect. Yeah, we can do something there. Oh my God, shout out to this guy. I don't know if this is burning him. Someone did an interview with Ludwig 2 Genesises ago, and it was not a great interview. Ludwig like spent time to go outside, and he like didn't have any questions. Oh my God, it was so funny. I think Ludwig's told the story before, but next time you guys see Ludwig, ask him about the interview at Genesis.
Yeah. Well, Ludwig, if you're running out of content, which you're not, you're kind of a content machine.
He's actually a fiend.
He's a fucking fiend. Yeah, I don't even know why. Well, hey, if you ever want to do an IRL stream and talk to people in Crocs like Stanz, hit me up. You know, funny story. Ludwig has come by to my stream 4 times randomly.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
He is the biggest stream watcher of anyone I've ever met, including like people who DJ and watch me or you or other people. He watches streams.
Yeah.
He called me the other day on stream and knew like every single in joke of the last thing I was doing.
Yeah.
And it's like, you must have watched for 9 hours. You can't.
Maybe
or he
a
has
bot
someone
frog.
taking notes or something.
Yeah.
It's insane. Yeah, he's always there. He knows what Aatrox's up to. He knows what I'm up to.
Yeah.
He's actually a cool dude.
It's way fun. It's way more fun to be a part of a chat when you can be a part of the memes that'll go with the chat.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And he somehow always knows, as well as putting out game shows and doing things with his friends and having a girlfriend. He's got it figured out a little bit.
He does.
Yeah.
So what's your plan for the so you got Rising Star.
Yeah.
And you might have talked about it on the stream, right? But not on a beach. Right?
Yeah,
you haven't talked about it on a beach.
New place to talk about it.
New place to talk about it.
Yeah.
What is your goal for the rest of 2022? Because I say Rising Star 2022, 2023 for me. That's my goal. I'm trying to manifest it.
Well, that's tough because I'm trying to go back to back.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying.
Wow.
Rising Star, you know, like
You're
200 viewers to 1,000.
Yeah.
I'm going 1,000 to 5K.
Like
you know
Ovens at 200 degrees, you're trying to go to 300 degrees.
If I'm still rising, I'm still rising.
Still rising.
Yeah, so I'm saying maybe you 2024.
I'll take it.
No, I think
I'll take that.
YouTube is big. I wanna really get. I think YouTube has not been, because I did so much reacting.
Yeah.
It's kind of like turned away from unique variety content and more to like, oh yeah, he like watches some things. So I did the Millennium Falcon like torture stream.
Love that
I did
stream.
the Slothathon kind of torture stream. I'm trying to get away from that, but still come up with interesting streams and ideas like this, so that at least every week or 2 weeks I have a big beat on YouTube, and then I can play DJ games like Motorsport Manager or things I really love, Super Auto Pets, on weekdays. My dream is to be Northern Lion in the future. I stream for like 4 hours in the morning playing random games that I love and make a fuck ton of money, but I don't have to care. You know what I mean?
Annal's great.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's actually my dream. I visualize that.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah.
I was trying to think. So like my plan, Stanz and I have 2 different concepts of streaming right now, because Stanz is at a place where he can, do his own stuff, and I'm trying to grow to that point, right? So the way that I've been growing, and I guess this is what Stanz says too is important. You need to either know someone bigger or put yourself in their eyes to get bigger.
Yeah.
So I've been literally making leech content for like
no,
the
it's
past
been great.
3
You did
months.
the Ludwig Cutie video.
Ludwig Cutie.
You did me and Rochelle.
Yeah.
No, those are awesome.
I do also have an H-Rock video coming out.
Okay, I love
as
that.
well. I don't know if
Uh-huh,
he's wary of it. Kev's actually editing that video.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Love that.
Tyler won.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you doing some Tyler 1 leech content?
Tyler won.
Okay, what are you asking people
Well,
about Tyler
siblings
1?
are dating. What do you mean?
Oh, of course.
That's-
Always gonna. You can't typecast
No,
yourself.
I'm
You
not
gotta-
typecasting myself because the first H-Rock video I did was do people know Nvidia's logo?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I've seen that one.
Yeah. Wow.
Sorry, yeah.
Wow. It's not. It doesn't even watch my
I
content.
apologize. Yeah, I've
Cringe.
seen
But you
that
don't
one.
watch YouTube, so it's okay.
I don't, no,
Yeah.
not at all.
So the first leech thing I did was asking people at a convention I went to if they know what Nvidia's logo looks like.
Got it.
And a lot of people did. He thought I faked the content. I faked one of them.
Did you fake one
I
of them?
faked one of them. I just.
Oh, don't tell people
No,
that.
no. It's already leaked out there. I told him on the call.
Got it,
But it was
yeah.
such a fake. Like it was obviously like super bad acting.
Right,
Fake. Right.
okay,
I wanted to. Put that out there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was the first video I did. But the easiest thing is the siblings are dating.
Oh, it's super duper easy.
Yeah.
And it's funny for everyone. Every
It's-
community would think it's funny.
But the only reason I keep doing it is because I don't want to typecast myself, but I want that streamer to have content that's fun for them.
Right.
That's the biggest reason.
But I'm
I do
always
it.
like, what is another thing you could ask about Tyler 1?
Yeah.
Like one of my favorite Germa bits, which was like, hey, this guy's a serial killer, like the Reddit one. Have you seen that? We composited 28 images of a serial killer.
Yeah.
This is what it looks like, and it's just Germa.
Yeah.
I think like, what could you do with Tyler 1?
Yeah.
Or I don't know.
That's the hardest part about leech content.
Yeah.
Having to think.
It is
This
very difficult.
Siblings
yeah.
are dating was like relevant with pop, like with the culture right now, like what's happening.
Oh,
it's
it's super good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Smash or Pass.
Smash or pass. I do have a video for the furry convention I'm going to.
Okay.
Now that's gonna be the biggest leap that I
Okay.
take. Yeah. Have you ever been to a furry convention?
I have been adjacent to a furry convention.
Okay.
So BlizzCon 2014 or 15.
Yeah.
It was at the Anaheim Convention Center, and it was like BlizzCon, or maybe this was an MLG.
Yeah.
It was a esports tournament. It was a volleyball state championship, and it was FurCon. And so it was the craziest. It was like 7-foot-tall women. It was people in fursuits, and it was like monster drinking gamers the whole
Yeah.
time. It was a wild time.
Wow.
And I worked at Patreon, where furries make up probably like 30% of the income of the website.
Really?
So the number one, I did a panel at PAX Dev one year about how adult games can actually like make you money. You want to be a game developer, no one cares about your fucking game. Maybe make a sex game,
Yeah.
maybe go for it. Because there's a game called Breeding Season that was pulling in $90,000 a month. And this was back when Patreon, the yard wasn't, making all this money.
Yeah.
No one had really broken out, and it wasn't even searchable. You couldn't just go look at Patreon and see Breeding Season because you don't want to see people fuck anthropomorphized animals on the homepage.
Yeah.
And so the idea was
We
like,
don't, but
yeah. Well,
there was an
speak for
audience. There was an
yourself.
audience.
There was an audience out there, and so maybe go for it. So I think I know furry. I've met furries. I am not a furry myself, but like they exist.
Kind of felt like you were lying to yourself a little bit.
No, I was trying to think of, do I say like they're cringe? It's like weird,
Some furries.
I've met really normal furry people. and I'm
Not
like, oh, they're
all
not cringe.
furries are cringe.
Right.
Some furries can be cringe.
Of course, but
just
that's
like
human beings.
everyone.
Yeah, just like everyone. What does
Exactly.
Gideon say?
It's bigger than black and white.
So true, brother.
It's bigger than black and white. It's also anthropomorphized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, so I have a FurCon video happening soon.
Are you gonna get a fursuit?
Oh,
See,
God,
that's
no.
what I would like to do is do the interviews like in a fursuit,
I,
and then
uh,
the big reveal is at the end. If I was like Ludwig size, that would be funny.
Yeah.
Because if Ludwig did that, no one knows who it was. Like the Miskiff Door video.
Yeah.
He's like doing interviews. Oh, a furry can become a big YouTuber, and then he takes off the hat at the end, and it's fucking Ludwig.
Yeah. I like to be a set myself to the scene. So like when I went to an anime convention, I did interviews. I wore like cat ears or something like that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if I go, I might wear something to make them more comfortable talking to me.
Right.
Clip-on tail, yeah,
I think
little
that's a good
raccoon
idea.
tail.
Yeah.
Honestly, I
you
don't.
could do the Naruto headband.
Yeah, I would have to. I would have to see what my persona is first before I try to,
You don't know.
I don't-
Deep in your soul. That's how you know
no.
you're not a furry.
Yeah,
Because I think furries, they know they have a persona.
and they know without having to need a test.
Yeah, they know like the animal. They're not taking like a BuzzFeed, which persona
Yeah.
are you?
Yeah.
They know that they're like the raging bull.
What would you be?
I don't have one.
You don't think so?
No.
If you were an animal, you wouldn't be a sloth or.
What do you think?
Yeah.
I definitely don't know. I think animals are cool.
What do you think Stanz would be, Chad?
What's my persona?
Get-
a monkey, a wolf, an antelope, a
an
sloth.
F1 car? I once asked somebody at a football game what they think about furries because it was UGA Bulldogs.
Okay.
And I was like, "What do you think about furries?" And he was like the fucking animals? He just didn't know. And
Right, he'd never even heard of them.
Yeah.
What if you awoken something in him? He Googled it, he realized he was a furry.
Yeah.
He like got the fursuit.
I know I don't want to credit myself for being some people's furry awakenings, but I think with the new videos that I'll do,
Got it.
I will be.
Yeah, for me it was the pink Power Ranger. For that guy it was you at the fucking UGA football
Yeah,
game. Yeah,
exactly,
We've all had our
exactly.
awakening at some moment.
Yeah.
Shout
So-
out Kimberly.
Chat, genuinely, I hope you're enjoying the stream. I honestly thought turnout was not going to be that great today. I wasn't
Oh, dude,
expecting
if we
it.
wouldn't have effed, we'd be at like 2K for sure. I feel bad that we effed so many times.